Breaking news, you are looking alive at a neighborhood on Hillcrest Street in Lansing where a house exploded this afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. The explosion happened just before 3 o'clock. The house is in the 1200 block of Hillcrest Street, west of Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Lansing police have blocked off that area while they investigate exactly what happened. News 10's Chris Suter is on the scene right now. Chris, do we know yet what caused that explosion?
Actually, David, we don't know yet. It's still under investigation. There have been some theories as to a natural gas explosion or maybe a meth lab that exploded.
We want to take you back out live to I-96 in Ingham County, where Jamie Edmonds is standing by. She has new information on this breaking news story tonight. Jamie?
Jason, I actually just spoke with the driver of the semi-truck. He's clearly shaken up. He has a bandage on his arm, but for all intents and purposes, he is okay. He says he didn't want to say much, but I said, "What can you tell me?" He said he was driving like he always does for his job, and then all of a sudden, there were lights coming at him, and there was nothing he could do.
Well, homeowners aren't the only ones fighting the floodwaters. Businesses are on edge as well. Jason Colthorpe joined us now live with that part of our coverage. Jason.
David, businesses in Old Town Lansing have a problem. Their backyard is the Grand River. Lansing Fire Department was out and about today assessing the situation, talking to as many business owners as it could, letting them know that they're there to offer whatever help it can. Employees at places we stopped at today already busy moving things off the floor, out of the basement, in some cases pumping water out of the basement that they've already gotten. And as you can see, the floodwaters splashing right up to the doorsteps in some cases. The situation isn't dire, but that could change.
We expect that the river could, predictions could come up another 2 to 3 feet. Just touching base with them to see how they're doing, what their needs are, if there's anything that emergency management office or the fire department can assist them with.
So, David, definitely the potential for things, very costly damages if this continues, if the floodwaters don't recede in that area.
2 straight days of rain has left rivers swollen, roads wet, homes flooded. News 10's Lauren Zakalik has been surveying the damage and joined us now live. Lauren, what have you seen out there?
Well, David, some people were luckier than others, but 48 straight hours of rain has left some owners just about needing paddle boats to get to their front doors.
News 10's Chris Suter is live outside the Sam's Club on Lansing's south side. Chris, what's the situation out there?
David, cars are lining up here at Sam's Club and onto American Road just off of Edgewood Boulevard. Everyone seems to be wondering if gas stations in mid-Michigan's signs will soon read $5 or maybe even over. And there's been a similar gas frenzy across mid-Michigan today, all because people want to get gas for $4 while they still can. The possible surge in prices has everyone worried and wondering why prices might soar. Most are blaming that on a storm called Ike.
I've heard it's because of that hurricane down in Texas. It's going straight through there, and they're going to close down their refineries, which we know Texas is a big refinery state.
In the meantime, though, these people are trying to get as much gas squeezed into their tank before gas possibly hits $5. We're live on Lansing Southside. Chris Suter, News 10.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, David. Well, the people that we're talking to today say they have a newfound respect for people living in Alaska. The cold weather today was enough to close down more than 300 school districts here in Michigan. It was enough to keep people's cars from starting and essentially put a cold crimp in people's days. Take a look at this video. People today were bundled head to toe in downtown Lansing as they battled the elements. Those temps, -3, that's without the wind chill factor. But leave it to people in Michigan to find a bright side. One woman we spoke to today says even though her stick shift car wouldn't shift this morning because it was frozen, she still can't find much room to complain.
I grew up in Chicago, and it was -18 there, so versus -11 doesn't seem too different really, but since I don't have to be outside very long, I think if I were in construction or working outside, that would seem like a justified thing to do.
Good attitude. Well, you know, today in the North Pole, it was 8 degrees, so if you're looking for a warm weather getaway, I think the North Pole might just be your place. So we're reporting live in Lansing. Lauren Zakalik, News 10.